Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Hunting for Gills. My name's Mike. It's a little different format. I'm in my office here, editing room, and I just had some news and updates on the channel that I wanted to share. And I've got my assistant editor Rocky back here. As far as the news front goes, some of you have known, I've mentioned it. It's been in some of my other videos that I was dealing with cancer. It's my second time around. I had throat cancer about 3 years ago. Got a clean bill of health, but upon just routine PET scans, they found a tumor at the base of my skull. It was inoperable, so they started me on a regimen of chemo. I was set up to do 6 chemos, one every 3 weeks. After the second one, I had a PET scan, and they couldn't see anything, so that's a good sign. My voice, the deterioration of my voice that was going on for about 3 months, that turned out, at first we thought that that was part of the tumor putting pressure on the vocal cords. It turned out not to be, but so I've got going in for my 3rd chemo here next week. I'll have 3 after that, a couple more PET scans in there. They didn't see anything on the last one, so hopefully it's gone. They're just going to keep bombarding it with chemo just to make sure. So that being said, you might have noticed my voice is a little better now than it was on the last video. I went in and saw a whole bunch of doctors today and looked at some options for trying to recover my voice, because it turned out it was not pressure from the tumor. They think it may have been more atrophy of the muscles in my throat caused by the radiation treatment that I had years ago. Apparently it takes a while for some of that to come through. They had a temporary fix that seems to be working better right now. I've had less trouble swallowing, coughing, choking, and talking today. So hopefully that continues to get better. If you guys are sticking with me and hearing some of my voice on some of the videos, trust me, if you guys didn't like listening to it, I'm the guy sitting here doing editing, so I'm sitting here with earbuds listening to myself talk, and I hated it. So there will be more options once my cancer treatment is over, so there may be more improvements yet to come. So as far as my channel goes, it did start as a fishing channel, wound up getting taken over by some bait making for a while, back to fishing, trying to keep it evened out. On the bait making side, I got a couple more videos that I'm going to start putting together. And I've also been talking with Aaron from Patriot Bait Molds about building up my my repertoire a little bit, stepping up some of my molds, getting a couple more molds, maybe doubling up on a couple, and actually getting into producing some for sale. Me and my wife are working on getting a website together for the sales, maybe a merch store attached to the YouTube channel, selling some plastic baits. I'm looking at some other stuff that I've been tinkering with, maybe some panfish jigs and bass jigs, bladed jigs. Don't want to say the magic word and get a copyright infringement, but I think you guys know what those are. So maybe selling plastic baits, bladed jigs, and panfish feather jigs, hand-tied feather jigs in the future, and probably some merch, maybe t-shirts. I'm a big fan of the long sleeve. Maybe I can come up with some long sleeve shirts, hats, stickers, that kind of stuff that people sell. So got that in the works. As far as videos go, I keep throwing disclaimers in there between my voice and microphones not working on cameras or cutting out. I'm upgrading some cameras and microphones to try and get a little bit better sound quality, a little bit better in sync with the videos. I still want to be able to use multiple cameras for different angles, so I'm going to be running remote cameras and remote microphones on both the cameras, my chest camera and my boat mounted camera. So hopefully that will help capture all the conversations that go on in the boats. Occasionally there is some good stuff, but if the guy who's with me isn't mic'd up, you guys aren't getting it. So that's what's coming up for the channel. I want to thank everybody who's been sticking around, putting up with my lousy voice. I think things should get better on the audio side. Earlier I did step up from 1080p to 4K. So I've been shooting everything in 4K. I think the videos look better. The sound quality is still sucking. I'm on that. I'm working on it. I'm gonna start, really trying to get that put together. Maybe step up my editing. I'm switching over to a different editing software that has more options. So maybe I can get some better options for captioning and adding other stuff into the videos. I just want to thank everybody who subscribed. I've broke the 1,400 subscriber mark, which completely blew me away. It wasn't that long ago. I was just hoping to hit 1,000 so I could start, doing the whole monetize thing. And so I hit 1,400 just recently. I've actually broken the 4,000 watch hours. I'm technically monetized at this point, but it doesn't pay much. So I'm looking forward to putting the merch store together, getting some baits for sale. If you guys are some of my local subscribers that see me around, you can contact me. I can get some baits into your hands. I've been giving some baits out to people that hopefully are out testing them and are going to get back to me. Kind of thinking about maybe doing a collaboration with another local YouTuber who I've delivered a bunch of baits to. So I'm hoping to do some more things, get some interesting stuff. People have some suggestions on what they'd like to see me do, like any kind of challenges or anything. I plan on getting my wife in the boat more. I think people like seeing her out there. So I want to again thank everybody who has subscribed and watched. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. If not, stick with me. I think there's a lot more good stuff to come. You might even get to meet our newest hobby around here is chickens. And I decided if we're doing chickens, we're getting ducks. So I got 3 baby ducks in the basement right now. So you guys get to meet those guys later as soon as we get them moved outside. And thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.